Welcome back to Discover San Diego. I'm your host, Jason Yoss. I'm here with Miguel Nunez. Miguel, good to see you again.
Jason, likewise.
So Miguel and I were talking about some of the best spots in San Diego. And Miguel, tell me a little bit about Kensington.
So we've sold a couple homes in Kensington in the past. And every time I go there, it feels like it doesn't feel like San Diego, oddly enough. It has, San Diego is full of suburban communities. Not a whole lot of character. I mean, that's kind of general, it's not LA. But Kensington is one of those communities where you're in and it feels very different. Why? Because, number one, each home has this pride of ownership. You can see this colonial mix of, buildings, a little postmodern, just a little bit of everything, but they're all meticulously cared for, which creates a beautiful community. Now, the fact that Kensington is not so divided, but it's flanked by Adams Avenue. Adams Avenue in itself is an institution, so to speak. Every year, there's once or twice a year, I believe, there's an Adams Avenue street fair, which is, there was a year that I wanted to go. I could not park anywhere nearby. I had to park far away and take an Uber to go and enjoy that. It's so popular. Every little street is just a walk. What I do with my wife now and then, let's explore neighborhoods. And we park early in the mornings and just walk up and down, and you see people having their coffee, talking to the neighbors, working on their yards. It's also takes you back in time, going back to, it feels like other years back where there was a different type of lifestyle, not as rushed. But of course, you're surrounded by the city. So it makes it a little bit island, and like a little island of peace and retrospect and humanity. It's just an interesting feeling.
Do you think, in terms of, like you said, that island around the city, what's the number one draw for you for Kensington?
Character.
Got it.
Each home, again, that is why I got into this business. Before, when I was in construction management up in LA, I was living in Brentwood. I would just go out early in the morning as part of my workout, and just without knowing that I was going to end up in real estate, I would walk on my map. I'd say, okay, I'm going to walk this grid. That's, it's going to be 2-3 miles. And it was just so entertaining looking at the different houses and imagining, how are those houses on the inside? That was before. So now that I'm in the business, now you're walking around these places, all different, very eclectic, very cool, funky. And it's just, right. It's kind of a trip on your mind. So, how does that look? What, I visualize myself, if I were to live in that house, where would I be right now? Would I be having a cup of coffee in the sunlit little patio or porch in front, watching the neighbors goodbye? That's why I love what I do. And that place gives me those good vibes.
Well, I couldn't agree more. The character of Kensington is amazing. Everybody, that is Miguel Nunez giving us some great insight on one of the best spots in San Diego. Make sure you tune in next week for Discover San Diego. Thank you all.